Welcome to Silver Narratives. Today, I want to talk about something that can transform your personal and professional life, improving your English speaking skills. English is more than just a language, it is a global connector. People in almost every part of the world use English to communicate, work, study, and build relationships. When you speak English confidently, you gain the ability to communicate with diverse people, make new friends, explore career opportunities, and travel with ease. To become a better English speaker, the first and most important step is daily practice. Consistency builds fluency. The more you speak, the more comfortable you become with expressing your ideas. You can practice with your friends, family, teachers, or classmates. Even if no one is available, you can practice on your own by talking to yourself in English. Simple sentences like hello, how are you, or I am feeling great today are enough to start. Over time, these small efforts make a big difference and help build your confidence. Another powerful method to improve your English is listening to it every day. Listening helps you understand how words are pronounced, how sentences are structured, and how conversations naturally flow. You can listen to English songs, watch movies, follow YouTube lessons, tune into English radio, or enjoy TV shows. You can also observe people who speak English in real life, learn from their expressions, and absorb their style of communication. Reading is also an excellent way to grow your English. When you read, you come across new vocabulary, sentence patterns, and ideas. You can start with simple books, children's stories, newspapers, or magazines, anything that keeps you engaged. Reading aloud is especially helpful because it strengthens your pronunciation and improves your speaking rhythm. With regular practice, listening, and reading, your English speaking skills will steadily grow, and you will feel more confident in every conversation. You can also improve your spoken English by reading with a friend. When two people read to each other, both get a chance to practice pronunciation, learn new expressions, and build confidence. After that, another powerful method is writing in English. Writing helps you understand how sentences are formed and how ideas connect. You can write a daily diary, describe your routine, send letters or emails to friends, or even create small stories. While writing, try to include new vocabulary so your word bank grows naturally. Another important step is to never be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are not a sign of weakness, they are a normal part of learning any language. Every time you get something wrong, you learn something new. If you are unsure, ask your teacher, your friends, or your family members. They can guide you and gently correct you. The key is not to feel shy. The more you speak, the better you will become. Next, try to think in English as much as possible. This technique can greatly improve your fluency. Begin with simple thoughts. When you look at a chair, think, this is a chair. When you pick up a book, think, this is a book. If you feel hungry, tell yourself, I am hungry, and if you are tired, think, I am tired. Training your mind to think in English makes speaking smoother and more natural. It is also very helpful to learn a few new words every day. Expanding your vocabulary allows you to express yourself more clearly. You can use a dictionary, note down new words in a notebook, and try to use those words in different sentences. This practice helps you remember them for a long time. Lastly, try to speak slowly and clearly. Speaking slowly gives you time to think, pronounce words correctly, and express your thoughts without pressure. Over time, as you gain confidence, your speed will naturally increase. With steady practice, patience, and daily exposure to the language, your English speaking skills will become stronger and more natural. Speaking slowly also makes it easier for others to understand you. There is no need to rush your words, take your time, think about what you want to say, and then express it calmly and clearly. This not only improves your pronunciation but also helps you feel more confident while speaking. Another helpful step is to join an English class. A good class provides structure, guidance, and a supportive environment. In a classroom, you can learn new vocabulary, understand sentence patterns, and practice speaking with your classmates. You can also ask your teacher questions whenever you feel confused, and they can correct your mistakes gently and professionally. This kind of learning environment builds strong foundations. Learning English should also be enjoyable. When you have fun, your brain absorbs information faster. You can play English word games, sing English songs, enjoy funny English movies, or chat casually with your friends in English. When learning feels exciting instead of stressful, you naturally stay motivated and learn much more. In today's world, technology is another great tool for improving your English. There are many apps designed to help with speaking, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. You can watch helpful English lessons on YouTube, join online courses, or explore websites filled with exercises and interactive activities. Technology gives you access to learning anytime and anywhere. Another great way to grow your English skills is to make friends who speak English. Having English-speaking friends allows you to practice naturally. They can point out your mistakes, teach you new expressions, and help you understand how English is used in daily life across different cultures. Talking to them regularly builds your confidence and makes learning more enjoyable. Finally, watching English news can also strengthen your language abilities. News channels expose you to formal vocabulary, real-life stories, different speaking styles, and clear pronunciation. You can stay informed about the world while developing better listening and speaking skills at the same time. With steady practice, curiosity, and the right attitude, your English will continue to improve day by day. You can watch the news on television or follow it on the internet, and both are excellent ways to strengthen your English. News anchors usually speak clearly and at a steady pace, which helps you understand formal pronunciation and professional vocabulary. By watching the news regularly, you expose yourself to real-life events, different speaking styles, and useful expressions that people use in serious conversations. Another powerful method to improve your English is to join an English-speaking club. Many cities, schools, and community centers offer clubs where people gather specifically to practice English together. When you join these groups, you get the chance to meet new people, hold conversations in a relaxed environment, learn from others' speaking styles, and slowly build the confidence you need for everyday communication. Being part of a speaking club exposes you to different accents, cultures, and ideas, making learning more enjoyable and less stressful. Traveling to English-speaking countries is another deeply effective way to improve your language skills. When you travel, you are surrounded by English everywhere in hotels, restaurants, airports, markets, and tourist spots. You have to speak to ask questions, order food, make reservations, or ask for directions, and this real-life practice forces your brain to think in English. This kind of natural exposure can boost your speaking skills faster than any classroom because you are using English to survive and communicate in real situations. It is not only educational but also incredibly fun, as you explore new cultures, meet new people, and experience life in a different environment. Using flashcards is another strategy that can help you grow your vocabulary in a simple but powerful way. You can create your own flashcards by writing a new word on one side and its meaning, synonym, or a sample sentence on the other. Reviewing your cards daily helps you remember new words for a long time. You can also group your flashcards by topics such as food, travel, emotions, or daily routines, which makes learning even easier. Saying the words out loud while using the flashcards also strengthens your pronunciation and builds confidence. Recording yourself while speaking English is another extremely helpful technique. When you speak and then listen to your own voice, you become more aware of how you sound. You can hear your strengths, notice your mistakes, and understand which words or sentences need improvement. Listening to your recordings allows you to track your progress over time, making it a powerful tool for self-growth. It helps you hear whether your pronunciation is clear, whether your sentences flow smoothly, and whether you sound confident. This simple practice can transform your speaking ability because it helps you correct yourself and become your own teacher. With patience, consistent effort, and the combination of these techniques, your English skills will continue to grow stronger every day. You can also ask your friends, classmates, or teachers to listen to your recordings. When someone else listens, they can point out small mistakes you may not notice yourself, such as unclear pronunciation, missing words, or incorrect sentence structure. Their feedback can guide you in the right direction and help you improve much faster. Recording yourself and reviewing it with someone you trust is one of the most effective ways to grow as a speaker because it shows you your progress and highlights what still needs attention. Another powerful technique is mimicking native speakers. Mimicking means listening carefully to how native speakers talk and then trying to copy their style. You can pay attention to how they pronounce words, how their voice rises and falls, and how they create rhythm while speaking. Try copying their tone, speed, pauses, and even their emotions. This method helps you sound more natural and teaches you the real-life flow of English, which is often different from the way it is written in books. Reading aloud is also an excellent practice method. When you read a text out loud, you train your mouth to pronounce words correctly and build confidence in your own voice. You can listen to how the words sound, practice your intonation, and improve your rhythm. Reading aloud also strengthens your memory and helps you become more familiar with sentence patterns. Over time, it becomes easier to express yourself clearly and smoothly in conversations. Practicing with a partner is another valuable way to grow your English skills. A speaking partner gives you someone to talk to, someone who can correct your mistakes, and someone who can motivate you on your learning journey. You can practice having simple conversations, ask and answer questions, discuss topics, or even role-play real-life situations like ordering food or asking for directions. Learning with a partner helps you stay consistent, improves your confidence, and makes practice more enjoyable. Using a mirror when speaking is also very useful. When you stand in front of a mirror and talk, you can watch your mouth movements, facial expressions, and overall body language. This helps you understand how you look while speaking and whether your expressions match your words. Speaking in front of a mirror also builds self-confidence because you become comfortable seeing yourself communicate in English. It is a great way to practice alone while still feeling engaged and motivated. With these combined methods, feedback from others, mimicking, reading aloud, partner practice, and mirror speaking, you will continue improving your English step by step, every single day. When you speak in front of a mirror, you can actually watch yourself in real time. You can see the movement of your mouth, notice how you shape each word, and pay attention to whether your lips and tongue are positioned correctly. You can also observe your facial expressions and practice using natural gestures that make your speaking more expressive and confident. This kind of self-observation helps you become more aware of how you look and sound, which makes your overall communication stronger. Another effective method for improving your English is participating in online forums. Online forums are places where people from around the world come together to discuss different topics such as technology, travel, hobbies, education, and daily life. When you join these discussions, you can read what others write, learn new vocabulary, and practice forming your own sentences by writing comments or asking questions. You can also answer other people's questions, which helps you practice expressing your thoughts clearly. Participating in forums is a great way to improve your writing, expand your vocabulary, and build confidence in communicating online. Writing scripts for conversations is another useful strategy. This means planning out dialogues for situations you might face, like meeting someone new, ordering food, asking for help, or introducing yourself. You can write different responses, practice them out loud, and memorize the sentences so you feel ready when you face real situations. Writing scripts trains your brain to think in English and helps you feel more prepared and confident during actual conversations. Learning about different cultures is also very important when improving your English. English is spoken in many countries, and each place has its own customs, traditions, and social rules. By learning how people greet each other, how they express politeness, or how they behave in different situations, you can understand the cultural meaning behind their words. This helps you communicate more naturally and respectfully. Understanding culture makes conversation smoother and helps you avoid misunderstandings. Finally, setting goals is one of the most important steps in your English learning journey. Goals give you direction and motivation. You can set short-term goals, like learning 10 new words a day, and long-term goals, like becoming fluent enough to hold a full conversation. When you set clear goals, you stay focused, make steady progress, and feel proud every time you reach a milestone. Goals turn your learning into a purposeful and rewarding journey. You should always set small, achievable goals because they keep you focused and make learning feel easier. For example, you can aim to learn 5 new words every day, practice speaking for just 10 minutes daily, or read 1 English book every month. These small goals may seem simple, but they build strong habits over time and keep you motivated as you make steady progress. Along with setting goals, it is equally important to reward yourself when you reach them. Rewards help you stay excited and committed. If you successfully learn 5 new words every day for a whole week, treat yourself to something you enjoy. If you manage to practice speaking every day for a month, give yourself a reward that makes you happy. Celebrating your progress makes the learning process more enjoyable and encourages you to continue. Being patient is another essential part of learning a new language. Fluency does not happen overnight, it takes time, effort, and consistency. You must understand that mistakes are a natural part of the journey. Everyone makes them, even native speakers. What matters is that you keep practicing and never give up. With patience and dedication, you will see improvement, step by step. Another great strategy is using English in your daily life. Write your shopping lists and reminders in English, label things around your home, talk to your pets, or think about your plans in English. These small everyday actions train your brain to use English naturally, making the language feel more familiar and automatic. Finding a language exchange partner can also make a big difference. A language exchange partner is someone who wants to learn your language while helping you learn theirs. You can spend some time speaking in English and then switch to your own language. This gives both of you a chance to practice, learn, and grow. It's a friendly and fun way to improve your speaking skills. Finally, joining online language learning communities can expand your learning even further. There are many groups, forums, social media pages, and international communities where people from different countries come together to practice English. In these communities, you can ask questions, share your progress, join conversations, and learn from others who are on the same journey as you. Being part of such a community keeps you inspired, supported, and constantly improving. You can join these online language learning communities to connect with people from different parts of the world who are also working to improve their English. In these groups, you can practice speaking, ask questions, share tips, learn from others' experiences, and stay motivated by being part of a supportive environment. Another helpful tool is language exchange apps. These apps are designed specifically for connecting learners with native speakers. You can chat through text, have voice calls, or even try video calls to practice real conversations. Many of these apps also offer built-in correction tools so you and your partner can help each other improve, which makes the learning experience even more effective. Practicing pronunciation is another important step in becoming a confident speaker. English pronunciation can be challenging because many words look similar but sound different. To improve, take your time and say words slowly and clearly. Listen carefully to how native speakers pronounce them and try to mimic their sound. Over time, your pronunciation will become more accurate and natural. Along with pronunciation, it is extremely helpful to learn common phrases and expressions used in everyday English conversations. Knowing these ready-made expressions makes your speech sound more fluent and helps you respond more naturally in real-life situations. Immersing yourself in English media is also a powerful way to grow. Surround yourself with English movies, TV shows, podcasts, speeches, and music. Listening to native speakers in different contexts helps you understand accents, tone variations, and natural speaking rhythms. The more you expose your ears to English, the faster your listening and speaking skills will improve. It's also important to keep track of your progress along the way. Celebrate your small wins, whether you learned new words, spoke confidently for a few minutes, or understood a conversation better than before. Reflecting on your improvements shows you how far you've come and helps you stay focused on what you still need to practice. Finally, attending English-speaking events and workshops, whether in your local community or online, can greatly boost your skills. These events often provide structured speaking activities, group discussions, role plays, and the chance to interact with fluent or native speakers. Participating in such sessions strengthens your confidence, improves your fluency, and gives you real experience using English in meaningful ways. Step by step, these practices will bring you closer to becoming a confident and effective English speaker. When it comes to speaking English, it is often more important to focus on fluency rather than perfection. While accuracy is essential in formal settings, in everyday conversations, your priority should be to speak naturally and confidently, without worrying too much about occasional mistakes. The more you practice, the smoother and more effortless your speech will become. Another helpful strategy is to practice speaking in a variety of situations. Try speaking English while ordering food at a restaurant, making phone calls, participating in meetings, or giving presentations. Each situation uses slightly different language skills and helps you become more adaptable and confident in real-life communication. Getting feedback from native speakers or fluent English speakers is another excellent way to improve. They can provide valuable insights into areas where you might need improvement, such as pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, or sentence structure. Listening to their advice and applying it in your practice helps you refine your skills faster and ensures that your English sounds natural. Equally important is staying motivated and persistent. Learning a new language takes time, consistent effort, and patience. Set realistic goals, celebrate your progress, and remind yourself that every small step forward brings you closer to fluency. In conclusion, improving your English speaking skills requires dedication, practice, and a positive mindset. By combining daily practice, listening, reading, writing, speaking with partners, joining clubs, using technology, immersing yourself in English media, and seeking feedback, you can gradually enhance your abilities. Focus on small, achievable goals, reward yourself for progress, stay patient, and use English in your daily life as much as possible. Remember, every effort you make, no matter how small, adds up over time. Keep practicing, keep learning, and enjoy the journey of mastering a new language. With determination and consistent effort, fluency is within your reach. Thank you.